It's Madden NFL 23. And coming up, we'll see DK Metcalf. He's been a quarterback's best friend, nearing 1,300 yards receiving on the year. It's the Seahawks and the Browns, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Cleveland Browns and the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Gaudin here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. This complete to David Bell. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play that time for Cleveland. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson taking it in from the 20. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman, Warren Van Brocklin, right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. Later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew. Here's Murray. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down. Throwing now is Murray. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing again, Murray. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson. Up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. First down, Murray. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Looking left side and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. To throw, it's Murray. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point by McPherson. Been good. And we are tied at 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, Watson. Steps away to his left. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Noah Fant with a catch on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Murray now on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine what we'll start with that secondary. Let's face it, been off with this offense. No chance to stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw is Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. He's going to be dropped following a pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. Watson on 3rd down. Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head. 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This is fielded at the 27. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Murray now on 1st down. He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, one thing we certainly know, He likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson, throw complete to Bell. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. Touchdown, Browns. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns have cut the lead back down to 2. Extra point by York is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in 1 play. That they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And a short pickup to about the 25. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he's got it down to the 28. The Seahawks had 7-4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Murray now. He's got his tight end fan. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again Walker. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run Walker. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I'm guessing he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is down to 2.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. This one taken just inside the 10.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Sticking with Walker on second down. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They got 29 yards that time.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Sticking with Walker on second down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Walker with another carry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On second down, it's Walker. 49 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle, a 2nd and 10 now. Watson down to throw. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Now, Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's got room. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 67 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Running right, here's Walker. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Murray going to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Walker will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
And McPherson on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that takes him down the field on 8 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A give for Walker running right. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on second down. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And going right back to Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. This one now, Charles, you have to think all of it over.
Because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense. And it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Back to throw, Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 1st down, Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Here's Watson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding what receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll try for the 1st with Walker. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And Walker once more. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To the right side, this is Walker. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here's Murray. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking.